Okay, so I want to give you guys another glimpse at some of the abdominal stuff, the highly neglected region of, yes, the infamous psoas, but also just the abdominal region as a whole. Before we start though, I want you to just get familiar with this area, okay? Sometimes I'll just jostle the abs, but just get some general hands on them. And see, even me, myself, I have to remind myself, slow down the work, okay? I'm going to take my breath. And before I begin the technique, I like just a big, broad base of a lot of hands on his abs. And now we're going to give him some guidance of our active work. Jared, I want you to inhale, and as you inhale, push my hands to the ceiling. Big balloon, big balloon, big balloon. Hold. Long exhale. Allow my hands to compress into you through the mouth. There you go. A little faster. There you go. Meet my tension with the hands. Good. Inhale, reaching your abs to the sky. And I'm allowing him to expand into my hands. Exhale, meet the speed of my pressure. The harder I push, the faster exhale. Let's do one more. Good. And meet my speed. And so yes, I'm taking some assessment in his breath. I kind of feel a little, almost like a shakiness. But before I start jumping on his psoas region, I'd just like to start there. Now, I'm going to get this hand out of my way because I'm going to want all this room to put my knees up, right? So I'm going to move this hand out of the way. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to review how we did the psoas last time. Now that I'm pretty well versed in the social media sphere, and the debate is, with all the, lack of a better term, guts here, can you access the psoas? And are you? Yes. So as I come in here to his abdominal wall where the obliques meet, Jared, flex your abs for me. Right through here, you'll see that nice line, right? That definition. That's always my start point, is right there. It keeps you safe from being on any structures that are vulnerable. And Jared, I want you to, let's use that breath. Inhale, push my fingers to the ceiling. I kind of piano finger to where I want to be, and I'm sinking in. Yep. I'm just giving him various amounts of tension. So I put a little tension on as he inhaled, so he has something to push into, so I'm giving him a little tension there. And as he exhales, I let off of my pressure so I can ease in. You can do normal breathing now. Good. Now I have my access point. Instead of just going down, this is again, let's go back to the principles of this course. We have active, passive, right? And right now we're doing active stuff because he's breathing. Let's not forget about that. And now we go back to our 3 Ds, depth, direction, duration. So now I have my depth, check. Direction, I'm going to put a little emphasis into a direction. And duration, you notice I'm not moving my fingertips around a lot. These principles are key for successful psoas work. Good. Let the abs relax. And now I want you to lift off of my leg. Bring your knee towards your chest and relax. I didn't like where I was. So I'm going to adjust a little bit. Hit it again. 3, 2, and relax. Good. Now I'm going to show you one more technique. I'm going to grab his other leg here. So while I'm up here, let me do all the work here. I'll just reach right through here, be heavy-legged. I'll reach right here, grab him, and I'll bring him on up here. As I bring him up here, I'll cross him over like this, and sometimes I might even hook him in here. So that way, when I hook the legs, I can pull and push, or I can reverse it. Thread the arm underneath here, and this way. This way I like more. I like the side I'm on, leg to be over, because I can press down and elevate his hips. I can lean in, and most importantly, this knee can push into hamstring, tilting his hips as I push knee here and pull here. Let's do one more jump in here. We're going to fast forward. We're going to imagine I've already been in here, so I'm going to kind of jump in a little bit more. Good. Pull knees towards chest. Right there. 3, 2, and relax. And in. And you should feel that thick bandage psoas structure. And yes, you are going to have to push through some guts, some connective tissue, but nothing in the body is at surface. Everything is at depth for the most part. So yes, you will be pushing through some tissues. Good. And now we're going to move on to some abdominal stuff.